Hi everyone, it's St.Thomas The Apostle Primary School in Greensborough. My name's Adam Voigt and I'm the founder and director of Real Schools, and this little video is an opportunity for me to invite you to a parent information session that we're running on the 21st of May at 6 p.m. up at the school, and we really need you to come along to this one. This isn't your run-of-the-mill parent information session. What the school has been doing with me and through Real Schools is partnering around the implementation of something called Restorative Practices. And as a former school principal myself, I've used restorative practices to fundamentally transform and establish a relationship-based culture that has not only meant that everybody's been happier about being a part of the school community, but has transformed directly into student results. And that's what we're looking to achieve for your children. And the interesting part about that is that this stuff, restorative practices, and even if you don't know what that means at the moment, we're going to unpack that for you. This stuff works really well in schools that are really committed around it, and your school is a school that's committed around that space, but it doesn't work if they commit alone. They need you. They need your parent community to come together. So what does that mean in terms of what you'll get when you come along to our parent information session? It means that there's two reasons we want you there. Number one is that we want you to know what the school is up to. And what we mean by that is we want you to know what the school is up to around the very most important part of their work. Now, where that whole thing of what a school does and what parents are on about comes together is around the idea that we're looking to together build great citizens for the communities of tomorrow. So to do that, we need to teach your children how to be able to build, sustain, and hopefully nurture really great relationships in a way that they can be really creative and collaborative. What we're finding around Western economies these days is that young people can't even get and keep a job when they leave school or they leave university, regardless of how well they do academically, if they don't know how to solve problems and they don't know how to solve them with other clever people. So what we need to do is to position your kids to be great global citizens, and that means they need those skills of creativity and collaboration. And that's what we're teaching them through our partnership, and we want you to know all about that, every little detail about the way we're doing that. The second reason I want you to come along to the parent information session is that we want you to have something valuable out of it. So what I want to be able to show you is how today's kids are a complicated and interesting beast, and parenting them becomes a very complicated and interesting task. And we want you to have some really simple frames that you can use and simple tips and tricks and strategies that you can use at home to be able to build relationships, resolve conflict, deal with poor behaviour choices. And we want you to have those skills that the school is also using, because we think then we're getting a better commitment to working together. You know, I often ask the staffs of schools that I work with all around Australia and their parent groups also what has changed the most in schools in the last 30 years. I get a lot of answers around things like technology, but you know what, I think it's not. I think that the thing that has changed the most in the last 30 years is that 30 years ago when I was going to school, if you got in trouble at school, you got in trouble twice. And what that meant was there was a really strong unconditional partnership between home and school. And what we want to do is reposition your school, and I'm delighted to be working with your school as a school that wants to commit in that space. We want to reposition your school and you as genuine partners in building those citizens of tomorrow. So we don't want an adversarial relationship. We want to break down the doors, break down the barriers, open the windows, and make sure that you're able to see and know exactly what we're doing. And Restorative Practices is just the best tool available for being able to do that. So I can't encourage you more strongly. Come along on the 21st of May at 6 p.m. I'll walk you through it. You'll get the chance to ask questions. You'll get the chance to walk away with something really valuable that you can use at home with your own kids. And we'll get to work on building that fantastic school community. Okay, bye for now.